Imagine a young girl riding her bike through the vibrant streets of Berkeley, California. The air is filled with the smell of freshly baked bread from local bakeries, the distant hum of university lectures, and the laughter of children playing in the park. This is where Kamala Harris' story begins, a story that would take her from these diverse, bustling streets to the historic halls of the United States Capitol as the first female, first Black, and first South Asian vice president. Born on October 20th, 1964, Kamala Devi Harris was the daughter of Shyamala Gopalan, an Indian breast cancer researcher, and Donald Harris, a Jamaican-American economist. Her parents' dedication to civil rights and education deeply influenced her. "My mother would look at me and she'd say, 'Kamala, you may be the first to do many things, but make sure you're not the last,'" Harris often recalls. This advice became a cornerstone of her life's work. Harris's childhood was a blend of cultures and activism. She attended both a Black Baptist church and a Hindu temple, learning to appreciate the rich tapestry of her heritage. When she was just 7, her parents divorced, and she moved with her mother and sister, Maya, to Montreal, Canada, where her mother had accepted a research position. In Canada, Harris attended Westmount High School, where she demonstrated early leadership skills, becoming class president in her senior year. Her passion for justice led her to Howard University, one of the most prestigious historically Black colleges and universities in the United States. At Howard, Harris joined the debate team, pledged Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, and interned as a mailroom clerk for California Senator Alan Cranston. Reflecting on her time at Howard, she once said, "There are two things that shaped who I am today: Howard University and the people of Oakland." After Howard, Harris earned her law degree from the University of California, Hastings College of the Law. She began her career in the Alameda County District Attorney's Office, where she prosecuted cases involving gang violence, drug trafficking, and sexual abuse. Harris's dedication to justice and her ability to connect with victims and communities quickly set her apart. In 2003, she made history by becoming the first woman and first Black person elected as San Francisco's district attorney. One of her notable initiatives was the creation of the Back on Track program, aimed at reducing recidivism among first-time drug offenders. "We need to be tough on crime, but we also need to be smart about crime," she stated, highlighting her belief in balancing enforcement with rehabilitation. Harris's career continued to rise when she was elected as California's Attorney General in 2010, again breaking barriers as the first woman and person of color in the role. Her tenure was marked by her work on issues like marriage equality, environmental protection, and fighting foreclosure abuses during the housing crisis. She famously took on the banks, securing a $20 billion settlement for California homeowners. In 2016, Harris was elected to the U.S. Senate, where she gained a reputation as a fierce and effective interrogator. Her questioning during Senate hearings, particularly during the confirmation hearings for Attorney General Jeff Sessions and Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh, went viral and showcased her sharp legal mind and commitment to accountability. "We are better than this," she declared during a fiery speech on the Senate floor, emphasizing her dedication to justice and equality. In 2019, Harris announced her candidacy for the Democratic nomination for president. Though her campaign ended before the primaries, her message of unity and justice resonated with many. Then, in a historic turn of events, Joe Biden selected her as his running mate in the 2020 presidential election. The Biden-Harris ticket won, and on January 20th, 2021, Kamala Harris was sworn in as Vice President of the United States, making history as the first female, first Black, and first South Asian Vice President. The political landscape shifted dramatically when President Joe Biden announced he would step down, endorsing his vice president as his successor. This sent waves through the Democratic Party. A number of top Democrats quickly announced they'd back her nomination, solidifying her position as the frontrunner for the 2024 presidential race. Beyond the political milestones, Harris' personal story is filled with interesting anecdotes and quotes that reveal her character. She has a love for cooking, often sharing her favorite recipes and cooking tips. In an interview, she fondly remembered how her mother taught her to cook traditional Indian dishes, blending spices and flavors that connect her to her heritage. Her marriage to Doug Emhoff, a lawyer, in 2014 added another layer to her diverse background. Emhoff, who became the nation's first second gentleman, is Jewish, and their blended family celebrates both Hindu and Jewish traditions, embodying the multicultural fabric of America. Throughout her career, Harris has faced criticism and challenges, but she has always remained resolute. She often cites the teachings of her mother, who told her to speak truth, even when it's difficult. This mantra has guided her through the many trials of her career, from the courtroom to the campaign trail. She has continuously paved the way for future generations, often saying, "I might be the first, but I will not be the last." Harris's journey is a testament to the power of perseverance and the belief that anyone, regardless of their background, can achieve greatness. Thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel, Letters of Inspiration, spreading inspiration one letter at a time. Until next time, stay inspired.